Welcome back to the People's WestConnex Inquiry. For those of you who are joining us now or haven't been here so far for the day, we're taking 4 sessions focused on different topic areas. This morning we heard from people around the livability of our cities and the impact that WestConnex will have on our suburbs, our health and our communities. We also had a session on transport, on WestConnex modelling transport issues and alternatives. And now we will be having a panel on the environment and the impact that WestConnex will have on our environment, the ecological impacts and the loss of green space and other protected and precious parts of our natural environment. The panellists that will be presenting in this session are Grant Webster, Kathy Cowman and Kerry Barlow, and Daisy Barham from the Nature Conservation Council is just on her way. We're just having a logistical issue with her bicycle, but she will be here. Parliament has great car parks but less impressive bike parking, but we'll sort that out. You've got to fight one battle at a time. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jenny Leong and I'm the Greens member for Newtown and also the New South Wales Greens spokesperson on WestConnex, or more appropriately against WestConnex. And the reason that we are having this People's Inquiry today is because of the absence of any independent inquiry or review or public hearing process that has enabled the community, councils, organisations and experts to be able to bring out their concerns into the public domain, because what we see is that all of the submissions that were made to the planning process have been hidden in PDF documents on a planning website and have been not addressed adequately. And so we're here to try and provide a snapshot today and to take from this the opportunity to open up and provide a little bit of transparency and a little bit more detail around some of the concerns that have been raised. Before we start with this panel, I just want to say that we've just heard in the last little while that they've started bulldozing homes in Haberfield, including the home where 2 very brave people sat on the roof, and I was pleased to join them the other morning when they did that. They looked very comfortable actually in their camp chairs with their pots of tea on that roof to try and defend that heritage home in Haberfield. This is what we're going to see more and more of, and this is why the urgency around the community response is so key. But it's also really important why we continue to bring out all of the detail around why this project is so bad into the light. And I would say that one of the things that I was really pleased to be able to do in response to the announcement that they were going to approve the new M5 was to come out and call to say that we would not just hold this People's WestConnex Inquiry today, but also that we really supported any community action for civil disobedience and non-violent direct action to stop it. And I feel like that one of the reasons why I am part of the Greens and one of the reasons why I feel so strongly about representing the community of Newtown in the Parliament is because I think that we cannot solve these problems just by fighting these battles in the halls of Macquarie Street, and we can't just solve them on the streets, but we actually need to be connecting those things together. And so it's saddening to say that while we are in here trying to have this inquiry and bring it to light, they are out there with bulldozers. But I think it is incredibly encouraging that the community has been so strong in standing together to put themselves on the front line in the face of that destruction and in the face of the attempts to bulldoze our communities. So we might change the order slightly and go with Grant first, just to give Daisy a little bit of time to get settled on the panel. So the first speaker on the environment panel session, which we're going to start, is Grant Webster. Grant is a postgraduate student scientist, currently a research student at Macquarie University. He has been involved with frog research for the last decade and has a background working in ecology. He has worked specifically with the green and golden bell frog population in Kogarah and Sydney Olympic Park. Please welcome Grant.